name is Sheriff Jones, and I'll give you a better introduction in a minute. But I hear tell there's a rumor going around that if y'all be real quiet and real still, something real fun might start happening. So you think we can do that?
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. All right.
Studies have proved, or rivers have proved, that you can make 100 times as much there as you can here.
That is assumption. That is not fact.
A dispatch from St. Paul says that Captain Fish's expedition that left last summer to find the best route to the gold diggings has been heard from. They were digging gold at Grasshopper Creek in Idaho and getting $500,000 a week.
That's in Idaho, not California.
When Captain Sutter built a sawmill on the Mountain Fork, he found gold. A lot of it. One person picked up $30 worth in a matter of minutes, and very valuable silver mine was found about 50 miles south of Denver City.
Well, last time I checked, that was in Colorado. It wasn't in California.
But Virgie!
Just one person we actually know is real and has had success with dropping everything they have here and going to some uncivilized gold-crazed town somewhere out west and actually coming back with more than they left with.
Virgie.
Look, Johnny, I don't mind you going out and having an adventure of sorts, but I'm not going on the say-so some newspaper that exaggerates every story that comes across the pages.
Well, if we were to find some fruit, could we go?
I might consider it. Just maybe. I'm sorry. Stage.
Virgie, isn't that?
Jedidiah Sutterfield? Where did those clothes from? How? Clothes.
He has stolen. He never could send his hand in anything.
No, he's always been lazy, but he's also always been honest.
Well, howdy there. How are you, Miss Virgie? Johnny, how's it been, man? Good to see you.
Where did you get those clothes?
You must excuse him. He's just a bit surprised. We both are. You look well. We've not been seeing you around here lately. Where have you been keeping yourself?
Well, of course you haven't been seeing me. I've been off in California.
California? We gold mining.
What else? I'm pretty glad to say that I've done quite well for myself, as you can see. California is a swell place, I tell you. A very swell place. Let me tell you about California. Out there in California, mining is easy as pie. The gold drops from the sky, and you can't pass it by. Oh, welcome to the life of ease, where you can do just as you please. 'Cause out in California, the gold just grows on trees. Oh, you can strike it rich out there without a mite of work. The gold's just up for grabs, just gotta stake your claim. Oh, get up and gather things and go, 'cause it ain't gonna wait. Oh, it's the life to live out there, 'cause you'll be striking it rich.
Is it really that easy?
Nothing could be easier. In fact, I heard that the very same wagon train master that I went to California with is headed out next week with a new wagon train. You should be on it. See y'all
Hey,
folks later.
Virgie, what more proof do you need?
We should go find a
No,
hotel, y'all.
Johnny, I just don't know.
again, y'all. Welcome to Goldmont, California. It's called Goldmont. You know why? Because there's a lot of gold mines on there. There's gold mines all over the place, and hundreds of gold miners have come here to find their fortune in gold. You hear gold? I'm saying gold a lot. Gold mine. We named it Gold Mine because the very first miner that struck it rich was named Marty Mont. So in his honor, they named the city Goldmont. Now, my name is Obadiah Jones, but you can call me Sheriff Jones, because everybody does. I'm the sheriff. I'm here to keep law and order around here, keep the bandits at bay, and in order to do that, we have us a few rules here in Goldmont that you gotta follow if you want to hang out here and not wind up in jail. So there's just 3 rules, just 3 easy rules you gotta follow, and I'd like to go through these rules right quick so y'all know the lay of the land and how to get along and not wind up behind bars. So, rule number 1 is, you listening close? Rule number 1, sit up straight, or if you're standing, you gotta stand up straight. So when you're standing, you gotta have your hands to your side like this. Not messing with your neighbor, not picking your nose, not picking your neighbor's nose. You gotta have them on your side, because that's just nasty. And if you're sitting down, you gotta have your hands in your lap. See if it made it perfect. It fit right snug right there on your lap. So if you're sitting, I want your hands in your lap. And if you're standing, I want your hands by your side, ready to draw if you need to. So that's rule number 1, is stand or sit up straight with your hands at your side. Let's practice rule number 1. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And when I hold up the secret signal, this is our secret signal. And when I do this secret signal, that means stand up straight or sit up straight if you're sitting. All right, so that's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is even easier. Rule number 2 is no talking. When I'm up here talking, or when some of the other folks are up here talking, or when your teacher's talking, you cannot be talking. You got to put your listening ears on and listen real good so you can catch every word they say. When I hold up my 2 fingers like this, what does that mean? But they're so good, they're listening, so they won't even say it. You tell me, when I hold up my 2 fingers, what does that mean? Be quiet. That means be quiet, no talking. So, what does rule number 1 mean? Sit up straight. All right, and then what does rule number 2 mean? Be quiet. All right, now rule number 3. Y'all are doing great. Just one more rule to go. Rule number 3 is, out here in the Wild West, you gotta smile. So when I hold up my 3 fingers, we gotta smile. And when we smile out here in the Rockies, you gotta smile with at least 3 teeth showing. All right, now I know that's hard for some of y'all. Y'all barely got 3 teeth yet. And then some of you hardly got 3 teeth left. But if you got 3 teeth, you gotta try your hardest to show all 3 of them, okay? You gotta show all them teeth and a nice toothy smile. All right, so we're gonna practice this. On 3, I want to see your best toothy smile that I've ever done seen. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was pretty good. I think we can do a little bit better than that. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Real toothy. Oh yeah, that's great. So what's rule number 1? Sit straight. Sit up straight. What's rule number 2? Be quiet. What's rule number 3? Smile. Okay, and then there's one more thing. We gotta know. You gotta know when you're out in the Wild West. You're out in the Wild, Wild West, you gotta know how to give a good yeehaw! Yeehaw! I want us to practice that on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeehaw! That was pretty good. Let's do it one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeehaw! Yeah, you're ready to be out here in Goldmont, California in the Wild West. What's rule number 1? Sit up straight. Sit up straight. What's rule number 2? Be quiet. What's rule number 3? Smile. How many teeth do I want to see? 3. 3. Where do your hands need to be when you're standing up straight? In your lap. Doing this? No, in your lap or at your side. All right. Y'all got it. Good job. What was rule number 1? Sit up straight. What was rule number 2? Be quiet. What was rule number 3? Smile. Smile. Good job.
Rule number 4 is
Listen real close.
there's a bandit.
That ain't no bandit. That's old Dan Tucker.
We're fine, old man.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. What in the world is he doing?
Frying pan.
What's he got that stick for? Come on, let's figure out. Hey, Dan.
The hair with a wagon wheel. Died with a pig
Dan?
tail.
Dan!
What? What do you want? You
Dan!
want to shout down an old man like that?
Oh, Dan Tucker. What in tarnation is that?
What else would it be? I'm dowsing for water.
You're what? What is dowsing for water?
Dowsing for water. You take this here stick, and you put it up in the air like that, and you bring it down. Wherever it vibrates, that's where the water is.
Oh, come on. Really? You gotta be kidding me. Where's the water?
There's the water! I told you it works. It works like perfect.
You gotta be kidding me. You think that's a stick? You think that stick's gonna lead you to
My
water?
grave captain car this stick. Are you insulting him?
All
He
right,
made this stick himself, and it got him thousands of dollars. He's swimming in the gold today.
all right, you go on with your special stick. Look, oh Dan, I'm glad I ran into you because we got a new wagon train coming today, and that wagon train is going to bring more settlers to Gold Mine. And I bet I'd be willing to wager that along with those settlers, there's going to be a whole herd of gold miners.
Miners?
A bunch of miners. Now, you going to be able to help me with them new miners?
I'm gonna belt you? Ain't you a little old for that, Sonny?
Not